What's going on, guys? Brian here with eXp Realty and the Wolfpack with another training call today. I'm actually going to do some training for you guys who are real estate agents who really feel that you really want to take your business to the next level. You know, maybe you sold $1 million in volume last year and now you're wanting to sell $3 million in volume. Or maybe last year you sold $25 million in volume and this year you want to sell $50 million in volume. Or maybe, just maybe, you are a brand new agent and you're just licensed and you have no idea where to get started. And now you really want to get started and hit the ground running in the next 30 to 60 to 90 days. You want to start closing deals. Either way, guys, this training right here for you today is going to be pivotal for your career. I'm going to be talking about 11 tips and then one to avoid. 11 tips and one to avoid on how to grow your real estate business. Guys, please stick around for this video to actually gain some insight on this. If you do want to leave me a comment or something below, let me know below what your thoughts are. If there's something that you learned from this, what was the favorite part about this video that you loved, and please don't forget to like that. Please don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. Excuse me, guys. I'm working on that intro. We're getting better at it. So, guys, let me first start out here because I also got actually some other agents on here as well from the call, so I'm going to be looking at both here. So first, I want to talk about you need to be your market expert, your local market expert. So one thing that I'm doing in my local market here in Mooresville is I actually use what's called RedX. It's a platform where it kind of generates leads for you from a perspective of whatever you want, geo leads, for sale by owners, expireds, for rent by owners, pre-foreclosures, whatever you want to do. And I actually use what's called geo leads. And what I do is for every single time I have a listing or a buyer, I'll go into my vortex and I'll geotag the whole entire development so that I can reach out to these people and let them know, hey, I just helped some buyers move into your neighborhood. You have new neighbors. Or, hey, I just sold a listing in your neighborhood last week for over asking price. You know, would you love a home value for your home? But what this does is it actually helps you become the market expert for that specific neighborhood. I have now sold 3 homes in this neighborhood and have 2 more listings coming up this summer. So you need to make sure that you are the market expert in your area. Have the information, know what's going on, be exceptionally prepared for all that you know in your market, and this will make you a market expert in your local market. And that's what you want. Who cares if you know what's going on in another state or what's going on 3 cities over from you that you don't serve? What you need to make sure that you know is where you serve and where you live and where you want to serve. Number 2, you need to focus on lead generation. Obviously, if you do not have leads, your business is dead. You have to have leads. Leads are literally the lifeblood of your business, right, guys? So you need to have leads. So how are you going to get leads? Well, there are many ways to get leads. I just had a 4-week coaching call with my team, the Wolfpack, and all the agents in my team on how to gain leads. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a bullet point on that. 1, you need to make sure that you are focusing on your sphere of influence. Everybody that you know, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all TikTok, all the people in your contact phone. I think it was Tom Ferry that mentioned that you have at least 3 to 5 people in your phone, in your contacts right now who is thinking about selling their home or buying a house in the next 3 to 6 months or even sooner. So guys, you have leads all around you already. It's your sphere, but you can't solely rely on your sphere because eventually you're going to run out of leads, especially if you're just now starting to build your business. Okay, you don't really have many transactions or behind you, so no one's really knowing how well you work. So no one really wants to refer anybody to you because they don't really know you yet, right? So eventually it's going to run out. So you have to figure out other ways to prospect. Well, guys, you can go the whole old school method. You can go knock on some doors. I know agents who do great at that. Get out there and hustle. Guys, get out here and send mailers, but make sure you do it the right way. All right. Also, get on RedX and make these calls. Get out there and make sure that you are talking and reaching out everybody that you know or don't know. Having conversations is the keys to gaining leads. Okay. So you need to be doing that. Now, again, I can't get too in-depth on this one specifically right now. Maybe another video for that one. If you would like me to make another video on how to generate leads, click that link, click the like button and let me know. All right, number 3, get involved in your local community church, in your local networking events, whatever it is, get involved. There's always Chamber of Commerce events, guys, Rotary clubs, all kinds of areas and places that you can go and get involved. Get involved. I'm very involved in my church. I play drums on my worship team. I have another drummer who's on the worship team as well, who literally is buying a house. He's also my orthodontist. Guys, so I would have never probably made this contact with him and gotten this sale with his house that we're closing on in March if it wasn't for being a part of the church. So for me, not leveraging the church as a way to get clients, but just a way to build community. And when you build community, you definitely then start having more opportunity to get deals. Number 4, prioritize your client experience. Whenever you do give a client, give that client all they have, all that you have. Communicate with them the way they need to communicate it with. That's a big one, guys, that a lot of people mistake on. They do not ask the client, how do you prefer to be communicated with? Do you prefer to talk on the phone? Do you prefer text? Do you prefer email? Which one is it? Because a lot of people don't like talking on the phone, and they are just fine and able to comprehend what's going on through text message, but you just keep calling their phone. That's not going to work with them because that's not how they like to communicate. Make sure that you are communicating with your clients the way that they like to be communicated with. And that's going to help you get more referrals because they obviously feel like you listened to them and cared for their feelings. Okay, number 5, organic growth and building a team. Guys, this is one of the beautiful things about eXp Realty and the Wolfpack. You can build your own team without having any liability of a brokerage. And while you're doing that, while you're building your team, you are also building your referral base. eXp already has a massive referral base because we're all under one umbrella. All 90 agents have access to each other, so we're sending referrals to each other all at the flipping time. Referrals are just everywhere. But when you build your team as well, you are already building that communication and connection and that trust with everyone else on your team. And you're not necessarily building a brokerage. You're definitely not building a brokerage because you have no liability. You are simply helping other agents have success in their business, and therefore you're having success in your business. So that is one of the beautiful things about eXp Realty. If you can't build a team at your brokerage, maybe come have a chat with me, click the link below, book a call, because I would love to be able to talk to you about how you can build your team and also get referrals out of it as well. Number 6, create a supportive culture. Guys, get a part of Facebook mastermind groups. Meetup.com is a great one. Get a part of a club. Get a part of your local realtor association. Build great supportive culture. Make sure that your brokerage is giving you good support as well. That's a big thing. If you're not getting much support from your brokerage or your team, then it may be time to think about a new area to go to, whether it's with us or somewhere else. But make sure that you have a great and supportive culture around you, okay? Next, build strategic partnerships. Guys, get involved with builders. Get involved with people who are in the real estate business, okay? Title reps, inspectors, insurance brokers, all the extent. Everybody that is involved in your real estate transaction, get involved with them. Build good partnerships. That's also going to build you a massive referral base. Talk to every single person you can. Guys, lenders need you, and you need lenders, because not every single person you work with is going to be a cash buyer. Guys, title reps and closing attorneys need you just as much as you need them. Okay, inspectors need you just as much as they need you, and you need them. And then same thing for insurance brokers. We're all in this together, guys. So build these relationships to work together to grow your businesses together. Okay. Number 8, you need to make sure that you are having an effective time management system. Make sure that you are following a good system. Okay, if you do not have a good system, you're going to struggle really hard on being able to achieve success, because you're going to be all over the place, having a lot of time being sucked out of your day, and you're not going to be able to achieve your goals because they're not even written down. Okay, I have a post coming up later this week talking about writing your goals. Write down your goals. Make sure that everything is written down. Make sure that you are scheduled every single hour of your day that you're working. Schedule the time that you're not working. Okay? If you are on a schedule, you're more inclined to get things done. All right, number 9, make sure that you are financial planning correctly. Okay, make sure that you're focusing on all assets of your financials. Make sure you're cutting your taxes correctly. Make sure that you're cutting your savings correctly. Make sure you're cutting your business expenses correctly and your personal life savings correctly, your investments correctly. All that is very important. I've heard a lot of people get in trouble by not managing their taxes correctly, and it comes back to haunt them. Okay, number 10, lean into coaching, guys. Don't be afraid to be coached. Don't be afraid to have a mentor. That's another reason why we are so successful at the Wolfpack, because we do not charge one dime to be a part of our organization, the Wolfpack, but you get coaching and mentorship from each and every one of us every single day. And that's why so many people are having success as real estate agents in our organization, because we are constantly being coached and coaching. We're all in this together. Number 11, diversify your offerings. Okay, that essentially what I'm saying here, guys, is make sure you're not just pursuing one lead type. Make sure you're not pursuing one script. Make sure you're not pursuing just one thing. The top producers in this business do multiple different things, 2, 3 max, and do them really well and are able to adapt to each one differently when they need to adapt. If you focus on just one thing the whole time, your whole career, you're really going to slow down your progress, okay? And then lastly, the one thing that you need to avoid, okay, overall, whether you, especially new agents, listen to me, guys. The one thing you need to avoid is inaction. Just get started. I know that I went through this very fast. I know that I had a lot of points. Pick one and run with it. You do not need to try to get all this done at one time. You need to make sure that you just get started. Done is better than perfect. I'm going to repeat that. Done is better than perfect. Make sure that you just get started and get moving. Whenever you get started, things will start happening, and then you'll learn. And as you learn and make mistakes, you're going to learn how to not make those same mistakes and start focusing on what to do right. It also means you need to get around the right people, the right coaching, the right team, the right organization, the right brokerage, all the things there. Make sure you're surrounding yourself by people who have already made those mistakes so that you don't need to make those mistakes, because they're going to help you avoid those mistakes. And that's why it's so important to just get started, but make sure you're surrounding yourself by the right people. Out of all those points, out of all those that I just mentioned, I think having a good team culture around you and having a good mentor and coach around you are the two biggest pivotal things that you can do for your business to take it to the next level. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know I went through this fast. Please, 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 if I went to it real fast and you have a question, leave a comment below in the comment section and let me know. Ask away, please. I love questions. Secondly, if you want to talk about coaching, if you want to talk about joining an organization that's going to help you, I'm not going to charge you for coaching. I'm not going to charge you for being a part of the organization. Our organization, the Wolfpack, is 100% free to be a part of. Okay, and you're going to get so many benefits out of it that it's going to escalate your business to the roof and then to the moon, guys. Okay, so my coaching is free, my organization is free, all of that is free because the ESP takes care of us. So you don't need to worry about that. So if you want to talk more about that, click that link below and book a call with me so we can talk one-on-one live together, guys. Okay. Hey, please hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you next week. See ya.